Salute, MobTube. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Let me see who's in the chat. Sven Larson, Bobby Berberian. It's the jacket. Sven Larson. Oh, I already said that. My bad, guys. Johnny the Greek. M. Soretti. Tactical Crew Chief. Sorry. There's not a lot of names today. We only got 16 people so far. So I'll wait till some more people get in here. Steve Cutler, Paulie Walnuts. How you guys doing? Yeah, I didn't schedule this show early. I only scheduled it maybe 15 minutes ago because I wasn't sure if I was coming on today, but I decided to. I might have some special guests. We'll see what happens throughout this stream. Kimberly Hogan, Dave, Michael Myers, Don Vito Cascioferro, Antonino, Edward Everett, Matt Blanc, Michael Hensley, we love you too. Anthony Breeze, happy Labor Day. Yes, happy Labor Day to everyone. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're still enjoying yourselves. MRE Fertilizer Management. I think that's it for right now. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know about that, Matt Blanc. I wish. Della's my name. What's good, FPS? What's going on, people? Happy Labor Day to all the good folks here. Yes. What's everybody doing today? You guys eating, drinking, enjoying yourselves? What's going on? Craig Mack, what's up, bro? Scott McDonald, we punch back. That's right. Thank you, man. Same to you and yours. Looking for the truth. OC. They're trickling in slowly. Got 71 people now. Everybody start out by hitting the like button. Somebody said in my comments, people don't hit the like until after they see the show and decide if they like it. Yeah, that's not how it works, dummy. Not all the time. So much for that. Steve Cutler smoking a Cuban Cohiba Robusto right now, FBS. Nice. I had the Davidoff last night. Davidoff Dominicana. And let me tell you, I loved it. I want more. So I'm going to go buy more. It was a very good cigar. Thank you for that, Steve Cutler. Joey Beans, 56 in 1 minute. Must be a YouTube record. Yes, according to Tony Pizza, if it was his stream, it would be. Yes. You watched the new Chunky Chunko video, huh? Yeah, fantastic. It's funny because yesterday people were saying the video came down. But I think they were a little confused. When I was playing it on my show, it wasn't up yet. That was just the preview that Chunky Chunko sent me. He sent me the link to it. So when people didn't see it on the channel yesterday, they thought it got taken down. Absolutely not. I figured it out last night. And Gunsmoke thought it was down too, but he didn't realize that when he watched it, it was from the link that I sent him. He didn't watch it directly from the channel. So very confusing stuff. Joey Buckets, happy Labor Day. How you doing? Steve Cutler, fantastic cigar. They're probably sold out. It's a limited edition cigar from last year, FBS. Sure enough, every cigar I like, you can't get. You got to drive 500 miles. Not exactly, but my Sin Compromisos, 2 hours back and forth to get those. When we were in Florida, just in Fort Lauderdale alone, I checked out probably 10 different cigar stores. No Sin Compromiso. Hard cigar to find. And the Davidoff apparently is too, so lucky me. FBS, check out cigarpage.com. I get my cigars at half price of my local cigar dealers, always free delivery. Oh, okay, I will. Cigarpage.com. All right. I will do. I'll do that right after the show. Looks like he edited in Angel's threat to him. Oh, really? I didn't watch it. I knew he made some last minute changes, but I haven't watched it since, so I have to check it out. Good. And he has balls. And he should, because Angel can't strike him for that video. Angel is such a brat that she thinks anything she doesn't like, she can have it taken away, or she could do something to punish someone. No, that's not how life works, Angel. Listen, all of us have to eat shit sometimes. You included. I know you think you're special You're not special. Okay, you have to eat shit sometimes too. It's the way it works. Right? You can't just strike somebody because they use a little clip of your video. Listen, YouTube will take your channel down for trying shit like that. That's why I'm careful. I don't just hit anyone with a copyright strike. I don't do that shit. You got to make sure that it's really a legit complaint. Okay, you can't just say, "Oh, he used 2 minutes of my video." I'm hitting him with a copyright strike. Your video will be taken down, Chunky Chunko. No, it won't. It won't, Angel. There's a million ways to get around it. Just like when you tried to strike Gunsmoke's video, and what happened? Nothing. Nothing. Because you can't just strike anyone for anything. YouTube doesn't like that shit. I'm telling you, the more you do it, the more pissed off they get. And they will eventually take your channel down for it. They don't like fraudulent copyright complaints. They do not like that. Ranger Fan 11, what's up, bro? You gotta do what you gotta do. Dell is my name. Listen, life is rough, Angel, even for you. I know your whole life you've skated, you ran to my father, and you told him, this one's picking on me, or I want him dead, like your mother did. I know, but you can't do that in the real world. Your powers have been stripped of you, Angel. As soon as your father died in prison, and your brother became a rat, and all that other good shit, listen, it's just not the same as it used to be. I know. It must be tough for you. I know. And by the way, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say it mildly, but I am gonna say it. The other night, Angel said in her show, while talking about Shanna, that she is 10 times the woman Shanna is in the mothering department. Now, I didn't know mothering was a word, first of all. Second of all, the only department in which you're 10 times the woman Shanna is in physical size. Okay, that's it. When it comes to size, you are 10 times the woman Shanna is. That's about it. And as for the motherhood department, like I said, I'm going to be delicate. Okay, but all you know about Shanna as a mother is one thing she said on a show that you guys have taken and twisted. Shanna said her son's, I guess, I don't know, story of addiction started when he was very young, a very young age. Okay, I think she said 10, which is crazy. I don't know why Shanna would say that. But even if that's true, what she was referring to is maybe the first time trying marijuana, something like that, which is still, it's not good, okay? But you guys have taken it and twisted it into, oh, he was a full-blown pill addict at 10 years old, something like that. Nonsense, okay? And you can't control, unfortunately, what your child does at any age when they're not around you, okay? I'll give you an example, Angel. You can't control if a 12-year-old gets on a dirt bike and rides around the neighborhood, even if you told him not to. He's not, in front of you. He's not under your control 24 hours a day. Okay. So kids take it upon themselves sometimes to make really stupid fucking decisions. Now, I could bring up some other things about your mothering, as you call it. All right. If you want to talk about children beginning their story of addiction at a young age, well, you might not want to throw stones because you're living in a glass house. Okay. I'll tell you one thing Shannon never did. She never kicked her son out and forced him to go live in a hotel and become addicted to opiates. Right? Her son has never robbed her home of all her possessions to sell them for heroin. Okay. Shanna's son never did that. And there's some other things too. So I don't think you should really be talking about anyone's performance as a mother. You know what I mean? Your kids seem to have turned out okay. Doesn't mean they were always okay, but I'm not going to talk about your kids. I'm talking about you as a mother. Only because you made that comment about Shanna as a mother. Okay. You don't know anything about my wife, Pig. You really don't. Okay. We know a lot more about you than you know about us. But here you go, insulting my wife again. So now you just got a response you're going to be very, very unhappy about. But there, yeah, listen, that's what happens when you open your big fucking mouth about shit you shouldn't even be talking about. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay. Um, I live with Shanna. I've lived with her for a couple of years now, and I've been with her for over 3 years. I've watched her mother her children. And let me tell you, she does a wonderful fucking job. Okay. And she doesn't deserve insults from pigs like you. Because your performance as a mother, let's just say, could be judged from the minute you allowed even one of your children to take the last name Gotti. Okay. So there's that. Let's move on, guys. Now, I think we're going to be having some special guests, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I heard back yet. Let me see. I don't know. I got kind of a half an answer. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, let's keep it moving. Ryan Morrison, 249 super sticker. Thank you very much for the generous donation. I appreciate that. And yes, I say generous because anything is generous when you don't have to give anything at all. So let's see. I just saw something I wanted to put up. I think it was Scott McDonald said hashtag leave Shanna alone. Listen, they can't and they never will. And it's really not that big of a deal. I didn't even have to say what I said today because listen, considering who Angel is and where she comes from and the people she stands up for and sees as good people, her opinion means nothing. Her opinion of my wife means zero. Okay. This is a woman who praises killers, psychopaths, okay, mafia members, gangsters. She praises them and talks about them like they're fucking Mother Teresa. Okay. So her opinion on my wife as a mother or anything else, it's moot. Doesn't matter. Okay. It really doesn't. But I figured I'd respond to it anyway because sometimes you just have to, let's say, splash a cold dose of reality into Angel's face, okay? Because we know that Angel lives in her own alternate universe where all the bad guys are good and all the good guys are bad. Okay, so every now and then you have to speak your mind, even though it's not really necessary. Let me see. Terry Time, oldest and baddest, $20. Happy Labor Day. Thank you very much, Terry Time. I appreciate that. And happy Labor Day to you as well. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And I heard something about your last video. I must watch it ASAP, and I will. All right, let's see. Slug 199. My conversation full of game yet laced with said, huh? I'm not sure, bro. Yes, Yorkville Charlie, I did, but it's not, it's not exactly what I thought it was. But yeah, I watched some. I watched the girl, I forget her name. It's a black girl that can barely speak. She says, yeah, on the internet, it's just shit like that. And they have to like put up like closed captioning so you can understand what the fuck she's saying. Subtitles, whatever. I watched that one. That was the only one I got to see. It was okay. It's basically the internet version of intervention. You know what I mean? It's intervention for people who are addicted to the internet. So it is pretty interesting. But I always like hearing stories about like other YouTubers, things like that. That one guy that was on there, he was on the same episode. This dude was so desperate to make money online on social media that he was doing, I believe it was a YouTube channel where he had, a handful of viewers. I think the most he ever got was like 200 subs, but he would do insane things like drink urine, things like that for like $5, whatever anybody would give him. Basically, they would say, "Hey, I'll give you $5 to do, whatever." And it was always something nasty and disgusting. And he would do it. Extremely bizarre. Okay. But this is how desperate some people get. It's wild. I mean, even myself, it's funny because I always say, like, as far as YouTube, I'm non existent. 5,500 subs, whatever it is I have, it doesn't even register on YouTube's radar. It doesn't even matter. I mean, you're barely considered a YouTuber with that many subs. But at the same time, it's so incredibly difficult to get to even where us MobTube content creators are, that sometimes you need a reminder because you forget how difficult it really is. Like when I say things like 5,500 subs ain't shit, I forget that the average time, and you can Google it, the average time it takes a YouTuber to hit 1,000 subs is 22 months. 22 months, almost 2 years. Okay? So, like, I see these stories of people who are doing live streams every night and they have 20 subscribers and they might get half of that watching their live streams, if half. But they still do live streams every night. It really is a difficult thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be. Now, listen, if you have some genius idea, or if you're just particularly, like, for example, I'll tell you one thing you can't fail at. If you're a gorgeous woman, gorgeous, and you want to come on YouTube and do anything, you're going to blow up. Anything. Okay, you're going to blow up, and you're going to blow up in no time. You're probably going to get into the millions if you're even semi good at what you do, because what you do isn't necessarily what people are subscribing to see. Okay, I'll give you an example. A lot of the true crime YouTube channels I watch are beautiful women who are very, very good at telling these stories, these true crime stories. They're very good with research and all that stuff. A lot of these women have in the millions of subscribers. But the bottom line is, when you see what they look like, you know that they could be talking about picking apples all day and they're going to have 1 million subs. I mean, because people are looking to see them. But I'm not going to take anything away from them. Like I said, many of them are very, very good at what they do. That true crime stuff, telling those stories and shit, is not nearly as easy as it seems. Trust me. And there's guys that do it too that are just very good at it. You got Mr. Ballin, you got That Chapter, people like that. Phenomenal. Great at what they do. If you're somebody like that, yeah, you might blow up quick. But otherwise, listen, it's not easy to come up with an idea for a YouTube channel. It's not easy to get started. And it's not easy to gain even your first few subscribers. So even though we're nowhere, we're still pretty far ahead of most people who have ever tried to start a YouTube channel. I think it would be fair to say that the majority of people who start YouTube channels fail or just give up. So I don't know. But I'll probably watch more of that show. I'll probably watch more of it. Beck Brooklyn, what's up, my man? Shout out to Blair. What did I just see? I just saw something. At least I thought I did. Let me drop the link in case anyone wants to join, because I think someone might. All right. We'll see what happens here. Were you put on timeout? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Mr. Bolin is awesome. He's very good at what he does. YouTube isn't easy, guys. A lot of people, they see people do it and they think I could do that, and then they try, and it's like not necessarily. You know what I mean? And if you want to get into the big numbers, the hundreds of thousands and the millions, I mean that's extra difficult unless you got something special going for you, like I was talking about earlier. You know what I mean? Am I going to wave the white flag like Lee asked? You mean the part where he said, I am extending my hand. He didn't say it that way. He said something similar, but not to shake it. I'm extending my hand to you, but not to shake it. Something like that. He is a walking contradiction. He is so fucking dumb. No, never. I don't wave white flags. Never have, never will. Lee, you know how I feel about you, bro. And if I have something to say about you, I'm going to fucking say it. If you got a problem with that, keep reporting me to YouTube security and maybe you'll get my channel taken down. Other than that, you're just going to have to eat shit just like Angel. Okay? My man.
What's going on, brother?
Bill Cutolo, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, pal. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see you, man. It looks like you're enjoying the beautiful weather.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to get behind the grill. Everything's getting prepped inside, and I'll be hitting the grill. I got about 20 people that I'll be cooking for. So, which I love. I love doing that. It's part of my father comes out when I do that. He was a type of guy that loved barbecues. He loved these holidays. And he would man the grill, man, all day. It was a sight. It was a sight to see.
I bet it was.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to check my email because I don't believe I received an invitation, and I'm a little hurt by this. What makes you think I wouldn't have flown to where you are in order to attend your barbecue?
The neighbors knock on the door and they say, "Hey, is there a party going on back there?" I'm like, "No." Next house. Nah.
They want to join in the fun, huh?
Yeah, nah. You're welcome anytime. You know that. You, Shanna, the kids. Yeah. But listen, where I live, it's very quiet, brother. It really is quiet. And I love that. If I want to go to if you want to go to nice restaurants or you go out maybe about a half hour, 40-minute drive, and you go into Scottsdale. I'm not too far from Scottsdale. So, and there's everything there. I mean, shopping, food. I don't know if you know, but Scottsdale, I think, has one of the richest zip codes in the United States.
Oh, really?
And it shows. It shows.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to Beverly Hills, man. You walk down the street, and it's just Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces. People go into the Rolex store. I was in there months ago. And I can't tell you, a guy walked out with 3 watches.
Listen, put a butt in your shirt.
Hey, I'm talking. Shut the fuck up.
This is not sexy.
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
Bill is telling a story. You have to let him finish.
But this is not sexy, FBS. This is like animal scrub. Butt in your shirt.
I like the accent.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I showing too much cleavage?
You're showing too much cleavage.
Geez, what am I doing over here?
Get him demonetized.
Now listen.
Go back to your story.
Bill, if we're welcome there someday, we definitely want to come visit and check.
More than welcome. I'll have all of you guys come out. We'll have a summit. You, SoFlo. Well, maybe we'll think about Mitch is on the recruitment stage. So another gentleman that you don't know, Kaz. He's on a waiting list. So Johnny, we'll get Johnny Mack. We'll get JC. And I was thinking maybe we could extend an invitation to Lee Cole. Sorry, I see if he wants to come.
Well, you want to throw him on the grill? You want to have a pig roast?
Yeah. Man, listen, I haven't disliked someone like this in a long time. And maybe it's a feather in Lee's cap. Maybe he's proud of this, but I don't like that guy. I really don't like him.
I don't blame you, Bill. And the funny part is, and Lee knows this deep down inside, nobody does. Because even the side that's being, buddy with him right now, they're doing it for a reason. He's being used the same way he's using them. These people have had a dislike for him for a long fucking time now. So they're not just accepting him back. You know what I mean?
No, if you want me to believe, and I don't know anything about Angel, and forgive me for saying her name, but I don't know anything about her at this point. But I can't see, or I can't understand how she would want to be friendly with either a Lee Cole or that MR whatever. It blows my mind. It truly, truly does. Because I do know at one point, just from hearing you speak, is that you and Angel were okay for a long time. Am I right?
We were friends, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what could have triggered all of this, but I don't understand why anybody would want to pull for somebody like a Lee Cole or that other cat.
Listen, this is Angel, Bill. This is one thing I learned about her. If you're saying what she wants to hear, you are her friend. It doesn't matter if you're Tony fucking Pizza, Lee Cole, or anyone else. Whoever says the most, along the lines of things that fit Angel's narrative, they will be the closest to her. You know what I mean? And as long as you never detract, as long as you never deviate from those things, you'll remain close to her. I'll give you an example. With me and MRE, probably equally as close to Angel, right? The thing is, MRE never said anything Angel didn't like. He always towed the line. Meanwhile, I didn't give a fuck. And I would say things like John Gotti was not necessarily a good man. Gangsters were not necessarily good men. And every time I did that, I'd start getting the phone calls. I can't believe you said that. Yeah, my father was a good man. How dare you?
He would spit on me. Toy.
Yeah, and it got to the point where I was like, okay, so this is the way it works. You're Angel's friend as long as you're doing what Angel wants you to do. And as soon as you stop doing that, she has no more use for you. And that's the thing with Lee now. Lee went from saying John Gotti is the scum of the earth and John Jr. is a rat and Frankie Boy was responsible for his own death to now saying John Gotti was the man, John Jr. wasn't a rat, and all the things Angel wants to hear. So as long as he does that, she will use him. But he can never deviate from that.
I don't get it. Look, I heard the conversation last night. I was in the chat. I was in and out. I had Nico's friends over, so I was trying to do both. But one.
Oh, no, don't freeze now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm here, FBS. I have things to talk about, too.
No, I know. I just, right when Bill's in the middle of something important, it happens every time.
Every time it happens. He's going to have to go. He's going to have to go inside and jump back in.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
I don't understand.
Hold on. He's coming back. Wait a minute. Let's see.
You want me to text him?
And
yeah, you might as well. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, Bill Cutolo is a class act. Absolutely. I think Angel is so indebted to MRE for going after A-Light, she can't leave him. Well, but I did the same. A lot of people did the same. The difference is we all finally expressed ourselves on how we really feel about certain things, and MRE never did. You think MRE doesn't know that John Jr.'s a rat? Of course he did. He just won't say it because of Angel. That's it. Anybody who knows what a rat is knows that John Jr. is one of them. But MRE won't say it because that goes against, everything Angel wants him to do. So,
FBS, I'm pretty sure I did a search one time because I wanted to look into and read the 302 on John Jr. And the first video that I came up, which I don't think is up anymore, is Lee Cole's video. Didn't he have a video all about John Jr.'s 302?
Oh, yeah.
So he did a video on that? What is going on over here?
Angel's memory is so selective, right? You could come out and bash her entire family, okay? But as long as she can use you and you're willing to say, you know what, I was wrong about what I said then, it turns out they're all a bunch of saints, then you're good. You can come right back into the fold. Angel has put herself around people that she would never otherwise put herself around, just for the simple purpose of coming after me. You know what I'm saying? Angel would never have anything to do, and I know this because she told me, would never have anything to do with people like BK Shallon's Finest, Tony Pizza, Bay 8th, Josie. Never. She hates them and despises them. I have a phone full of text messages from her expressing that. Well, but soon as me and her became enemies, she needed, listen, it's not easy to go against me. I'll be the first one to admit. Nobody wants to do it on their own, so they all need a team. So they start recruiting any scumbag who will bash me. And that's what Angel did.
But you know what was funny? The other night she had Lee Cole on, and of course he's an avatar now with like a 20-year-old picture of him when he was a little bit lighter. But what he was saying, Tony Pizza's in the chat, who we'll discuss soon. He's in the chat, and she's like, you know who would be a good co-host for you, Lee? Tony Pizza. He was like, yeah, he would be a great co-host if I could hold him down. So now he's even willing to shack up with Tony Pizza. Then I see him in the chat with Raymundi, who supposedly was the Antichrist, and they were going at each other. And now he's like, oh, I respect you. All this different shit. How could you do that? And talk about...
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. I sent you the screenshot. Lee is on the screen and Raymundi's on the screen. His chat was on the screen at the same time.
Well, see, that might have been the troll Raymundi, because there's a troll. So I don't know if he was talking.
It was in Angel's chat, and she was referring to him as Raymundi.
I wonder. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill needs the link. I'm sorry. Fuck me. Sorry, Bill. Listen, Kaz, I hope I didn't force you guys to come on here. Bill?
No.
Bro.
No.
No. What happened was Bill texted me instead of you going on today. This was around 3:30, and I said, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. And then he said something about you and him wanting to respond to Tony Pizza.
Yes.
So I said, are you two coming on? I hope I didn't force either one
No,
of you to come
no.
on, bro.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me. I would never, I was watching some content creator who I want to mention his name that does clip videos. And he was saying that people have to pay to come on on your show. You're charging people to come on and all this nonsense. FBS has us on just because we're a community. Look at you when you go on Angel's show, all you people. She's allowed to have people on, but when we come on and voice our opinions, we're paying FBS. He's putting us out there and setting us up, and he sits back with his diabolical laugh. Come on, people. What alternate universe do you live in? We come on this show because we enjoy the show. We have one point of view. You have another point of view. That's all fine. But all I hear out of these people is that you attack them and you do this and you do. I heard Tony Pizza having a conversation with one of his subscribers saying that, Tony, no, you shouldn't go that route and go back at them and this and that. He's like, but they're attacking. We're attacking you back, Tony. You don't know me from Adam, and you're putting death threats out on me, bro, that I have to watch when I go into a gig, which I'm really, really scared about. And that now you're going to slap me around for the hell of it. Tony, please, come for me, pal. Come for me. I am not scared of you, Tony Pizza. And everything we say is the truth. You started out. And I'm going to go back and get the videos, and I'm going to get him to Gunsmoke, and he's going to chop them up and do a video. That first the dog was gotten from a shelter, okay? Then you got the dog, I believe he said, from somebody else. Now he's saying he paid for the dog. Tony, which one is it? Which one is it, Tony? And I have the video the other night. I sent it to you, right, FES?
Yeah, which one?
The one where he hits the dog?
Oh, yeah, bro.
He's sitting there, and you see the man, the dog's on the end of the bed. You see the man just flip out. He reaches to the end of the bed, you hear the dog go "Rah!" and come towards him, because when you hit a dog, sometimes he'll come towards his master because he thinks he did something wrong. Okay. And he's like, oh, he must have got spooked. There's a ghost somewhere. FBS, was there a ghost, or did that man hit that dog?
He hit the dog. There's no doubt about it, bro. I saw it.
Come on, man. I'm a civilian, Tony. Yes. And you know what? You keep spreading these lies. You said that I said I knew Angel Gotti. No, get the story right. I worked at the El Carib, and I don't know John Gotti. I served him at his table once. I did not see Angel Gotti. I do not know Angel Gotti, nor do I want to know Angel Gotti. Period. But let's get that narrative straight. Every narrative you're doing is to suit you, and you say that we're attacking you and this and that. Meanwhile, every meme. Don't let me forget, FBS, to bring up the meme thing. Every thumbnail I see on you mentions FBS. Why is that? Because you want people clicking on you? Because you 34 people in an hour and a half. That's gold. I'm YouTube gold.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Come on, Tony. Like, really, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You're good, brother. You're good. I don't mean to cut you off. Yeah. But, you know, for me, because I really don't know, and I guess for everyone else, maybe they do know, but I don't. What was said to you?
He said, oh, yeah, I originally messed up. I thought Frank C was this DJKaz, DJ Spaz, whatever he is. But you know what? I'm gonna smack you just for the hell of it. I'm gonna lay you down on the floor and make you spin records. I'm gonna now.
Stop,
you know what?
Stop. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, Pizza, if you're watching this, okay, listen. I don't call people out, and you ain't even worth my time to even call you out. But don't make bail threats, bro. There ain't nothing you're gonna do. We all know that. You know, go park in a fucking parking lot somewhere and go beat your dog, that poor dog. But listen, bro, you threaten anybody, that's a problem. And we'll deal with it, you know, not physically, verbally.
No,
but bro, Pizza, keep our names out of your mouth, bro. Okay? Stick to your 30-something viewers, whatever the fuck you got, and stay there. Okay? And stay under Angel's wing if she has you over there. But you know what? Kaz is a dear, dear friend of mine, a brother. So when you threaten somebody like that you're going to smack someone and make them spin records, brother, listen to me. Your nose will be used as a needle. So don't go there. Don't go there.
While the drum beats go
don't
like
go
this.
There.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious, bro. I am dead serious. Don't do that. Don't make threats. Don't make threats. Because like I just said, and I'll reiterate, you ain't going to do a fucking thing. Okay? So stop it. So, and that other bowling pin, okay? The guy that walked away from the show, listen.
Bowling pin.
I never said nothing bad about you, bro. But don't say anything bad about me. Like you ask everybody on YouTube to keep your name out of their mouth, then please do me a favor and keep mine out of yours. Fuck Lee, and fuck Lee. Okay? You stand up for yourself. Don't stand up for Lee. He's a piece of shit, a scumbag. Okay? And we all know what he's trying to do. He hung out over here, befriended FBS, told him everything he wanted to hear to grab subs over here. And then when he was tired and he felt that he wasn't moving anywhere, you decided to flip over to the other side to try to grab more subs over there. Now, I'm not really a YouTube person. I'm learning all this lingo and tech stuff. But listen, it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to see what a bum you are. Okay? And I believe it was 2015 that SoFlo talked about. We're talking about 7 years ago, bro. 7 years. And you want to come on YouTube as if like you're some sort of a hero? Saying, rats this, rats that. Listen, Stop it, Lee. Because you'd be a rat for an Oreo. We all know that. You know it. I know it. Danny knows it. And anybody on that fucking side knows it. That MRC cat. Bro, listen. Just go buy yourself a pair of shoes, okay? Cover up those disgusting tats. And if you get a chance, get them removed. Do yourself a favor, you know? But again, these aren't threats, but you can't keep pushing and pushing and pushing without thinking that you're going to get hit back. So,
Pee-wee. Sorry, Bill.
no. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest, man.
Pee-wee's
sorry.
Pee-wee, you, FBS, we're gonna throw a pizza birthday party on the corner when he comes back.
Okay.
Yeah, and listen, I want to make it clear too, and they already know this, but Lee, Danny, Tony Pizza, Kaz, and Bill are my friends now, okay? And they might not be on YouTube that often, but I'm on every day. And you know that if you're talking shit about them or threatening them, I will gladly verbally destroy each and every one of you every day, twice a day from here until the end of time.
Thank you.
You know what you got coming. And as far as Tony Pizza, listen, what you were saying about, you know, he's saying people are attacking him. Everybody saw it, the good side and the bad side. Tony Pizza started attacking me months before I ever responded to him. I refused to respond to him. But then what did he do? He started attacking my wife, and then I responded. You know what I mean? So he's no victim, okay? He's no victim. He's the devil, and he deserves the worst life has to offer.
What I want to know, and I'm sorry, I have to do this. So FBS, I apologize. You don't know I'm going to do this, but I got to do this, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing people say about super chats and all this, okay? I'm sick and tired of hearing it. FBS doesn't force anybody to give to them, okay? People do because they want to do, because they like what he's doing. The man is here on Labor Day. So if I could ask everybody in the chat, do me a favor, okay? I want to show, okay, the other side and get Tony Pizza, because it gets Tony Pizza so mad when people donate here. Could I get 20 donations? I'm sorry, FBS. I just want to see if I can do it in my name for FBS. Can I get 20 donations? I don't care what they are, but let's just I want to show Pizza what kind of force we have here. So if you could just do that for me, if you enjoy me being on here once in a while, the main man on the screen is here on Labor Day. Okay, we got Billy on here. We're giving you content. Let me see just 20 donations, just so I can turn around and shove it up Pizza's culo. Please.
I'm afraid to hit the chat thing, because the last time I hit it, it took me out of the.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah, I never do it from a phone or anything, so I don't know. Gonzo, $20 super sticker. Thank you. That's the first one.
There you go, Gonzo.
Gonzo, thank you, bro. And if you want, with your super chat, put ask any question of Billy, we'll answer it. Ask any question of myself. FBS will answer any questions that you put in there, and he'll do any impressions. We'll entertain. We'll dance for this money. Okay.
Because whoa.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. All this just to stick it up Tony's ass, huh?
Bro, you don't understand how mad it gets him. How he's like, everybody in that chat, they give to this guy and he don't need it, and he's here and he's there. But me, a homeless person, you're homeless when it suits you, Tony. If you had any kind of a brain, you're saying now that you want to save up and get something. You could have been saved up with all the money you had and had an apartment. You just like using people. Leon, free Leon. He's just a prop. That's all he is. He's a puppy that, of course, he loves his master. He knows you, okay? And when you hit a puppy and abuse a puppy, okay, they're going to come and get your love even more. Like when you hit and abuse a kid, they want to make you proud of them in some way. That's why he listens to you, Tony. Okay, not because he loves you. Because I tell you, I don't know who can love that fucking leather face fuck.
Yeah, no shit.
Not even his mother. All right, how many we got here? Do we got anything else, FBS? I got one. They're coming in slow. This is
Let's
late.
see. Here's Ryan Morrison, 249 super sticker.
Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. We got let's see, give
That's
me 1
3.
second here. Antonino, $20. Happy Labor Day. You still have the best show on YouTube, Antonino.
Thank you, Antonino.
Thank you, bro.
All my people that support out there, and I'm gonna put in 20 as soon as I get off here, I promise you. And I'm sure Billy is too.
He just volunteered you, Bill. Ritzy Painting, 1458. Outstanding show, gentlemen. Ritzy, thank you very much, my friend.
Ritzy, thank you, bro. And please ask any questions of us. And please go online. Get ready for the 11th Avenue podcast. That's coming soon.
Yeah, of course.
And then we're gonna have to have a telethon, subathon, you call it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
FBS?
Subscribe-a-thon. Absolutely.
Subscribe-a-thon.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I watched that Chunky Chunko video. That man is freaking amazing, bro.
Yo, he dropped the video today, everybody. So check that out, okay? And let me read a couple more of these, and then I got a question for Bill because I feel terrible here. Hold on. Tom Sheehy, $3 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Yay, Tom. I'm sorry, Chris. Tom,
no,
God
go
bless
ahead.
you. God bless you. Not just a donation, but you just had a grandchild, I think.
Coming up.
He's about to. Yes, there was some confusion.
Well,
yeah.
God
congratulations,
bless, God
Tom.
bless.
You're a hell of a man. And thank you for all your support of FBS, because you're one of the main reasons that we keep him on here, because you always take care of him. And thank you for that. People got
to for the longest time now has been one of the kindest, most generous people on here. I mean, the way he looks out for me and Shannon, not just financially, the way he checks on us and shit. I mean, this dude is he's got a heart of gold, and I am so fucking grateful for his support and proud to call him a friend. I really am.
Listen, and if we could get one big one, $50 one, I'll rap for you. I will rap for you.
Oh shit! Now I want to see this.
Where people will be able to make fun of me, but I will give you a quick rap. I promise you. If I get a $50 one out there, I just want to stick Pizza's ass so bad.
I'll donate 50 myself for that. Go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, Kaz. You know, I remember back in the day you used to rip good reggae. You know,
yeah.
I remember hearing you for the first time. I did not even know it was you when you played it for me. That's how good it was. It was tight.
Oh shit! All right, I want to see some of this. But Bill, before I go on, let me just ask you, because I feel, you know, my OCD. I'm like,
it's okay. Yeah.
When we were texting earlier, you said that you and Kaz wanted to say something about Tony, whatever, and I said, "Are you two coming on?" I feel like I forced you to come on now. I feel
no.
We spoke about it before. I'll put the text out.
Yeah. No.
Coming on, I just wasn't sure because you said you have special guests. I don't consider myself a special guest.
Oh, you are.
But, you know, so
special.
That's you and said, "Are you talking about me?"
Yeah, I was talking about you and Bill, absolutely, because he mentioned
I love being here, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
Soretti. M. Soretti's a great freaking guy. I love him. M. Soretti, $4.99 super chat. What does he say?
Fuck Lee and pizza.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to get into that too.
Thank you, M. Soretti. Tom Sheehy, $2 super sticker. Thank you. I'm sorry. Do you want to say something, Bill?
No, I was just going to say, listen, you're never forcing me on. I like to come on if I'd like to always come on if I could, but I like to come on if after I watch your addiction and recovery show.
Yeah,
bro, let me just say this. Let me just put this out there. You putting out your heart and your past and the mountains you had to climb to get where you are today, and being raw about it. I don't know if people actually understand or maybe realize how difficult that is. And you do it for over an hour and you answer questions. And if you reach just one person, just one, you know, who's might be going through a tough time with addiction and recovery, that there's so much more in that than us, going after somebody like a Pizza or a Lee Cole. So that stuff is really, really important, and I really appreciate it. So I never feel like someone's forcing me to come on. Not at all. The other thing is this too. As much as I appreciate the support and people pushing the show, the 11th Avenue podcast, I never want to do that on your show or Soul Flows or Blade or Gunsmoke or JC, unless towards the end people say, hey, so what are you working on? What projects do you have coming up? Other than that, your show is your show, and I'm here to support. That's all. And like I said, I will always stand for what's right. Like I said, if you don't stand for something, man, you stand for nothing.
Absolutely.
And that's all I see on that other side. And that question or that statement is directed at Danny. Danny's got a son, a beautiful kid. I can tell he loves his kid, like all of us do.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. And I would never, ever go after the man's kid. Doesn't matter what he said about me or the threats or any of that. I still would never be able to bring myself to go after someone's child. I don't give a fuck what it's about. So, Danny, if you do see this or you do watch it, bro, no one's taking a shot at you, really. And you have my number. So if there's any time you want to talk and straighten this out, whatever that little bump in the road that we hit, which I don't understand what it is. I'd love to talk to you about it.
Bill, he rolled over Lee Cole. That's the bump in the road you hit.
Yeah, no, I know that. I think I'm just waiting for the answer, kind of like the answers that have been given already. I did not know, or I did not know Lee was going to say that, or I did not, know that Lee was going to do that. So, like Chris has said on countless shows, I want to give Danny the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to go after Danny. I can tell Danny's got a good heart, so on and so forth. But then after listening to that rant, and I had to listen to it again because the first 10 minutes I had to shut it off. But then I listened to the rest after I saw some comments, but saying something about a group of people was a very racist remark. That's not my battle, but it will become my battle because I stand with these gentlemen and women on this side. We will continue to stand for what's right. I don't think I could say that enough. So,
no, I agree. And I want to thank you for the kind words too, Bill, and let you know that one thing I love using this channel for is promoting my friends and their channels. You saw what I did with Chunky Chunko the other day. So I know you might not feel right about it, but bro, I'm honored by having you promote that new podcast on here. So feel free. And if you don't do it, we'll do it for you.
No, that's okay. Whatever you guys feel like doing, that's fine.
That's why we love you. Because you know what? You are a genuine. I hate these people talking about, oh, Chris is all for himself and this and that. And you know what? If you start to know, like me and you are starting to know each other, and that's another lie that was out there that I'm sorry to bring it up, that Pizza was saying, if this kid was out there and knows FBS for over a year, why is he coming out now? Another one, Tony. Learn your story. I know FBS. We started talking about a month ago, I would say. And you know what? He's a great man. Okay. And the problem you have with him, people, is that he attacks back. He's not a pansy. He doesn't sit there and allow you to talk.
No, I'm the pansy.
They'll get off from it. Okay, we'll get to that. But what you call it? He's not a pansy. He's not going to let you attack him. And then if you attack his family and his kids, then you're going to put him into overdrive. Okay, because you can't attack a man's family and kids. I hear the people on the other side. The other night I was watching and they were talking, oh, how could you go after kids and family? Does she not watch MRE's video, what he called Shanna and what he says about Shanna and what Tony Pizza says about your son, what he
She
says
ignored
about
it.
Mac's kid, and what he says about his wife. Like, what do you expect people to do? We're not going to stand here and let you do that, but that's the way you're making money. Okay?
But
so why are you faulting us? You're looking for another night in the hotel. You know what? We're going to give FBS 4 nights in a hotel because we're going to blow up his super chat and his Venmo and his PayPal and every fucking thing he has with money to show our support for him, just to show that we're on this side, because I hear everybody saying the same thing, Chris. And that's who they say, well, he has an army behind him, and that's the one thing about them. They stick together. They stick together. I know
that's
that.
true.
Yeah. Everybody in that
true.
chat. I love everybody there. Miss Can't Be Wrong, Jesse Roth, Joe Gambino, M. Soretti, Tom Sheehy, Michael Hensley. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I love my
And
boy
Beck
Pee-wee,
from
Beck
Brooklyn.
Like, you guys, like, you're truly, like, we're together in this. And if we don't stand up, then we all fall down. One of us falls down, we all fall down. And I just want to say one more thing real quick, is that I want to thank my bearded brother, Mustache Pete, for sharing his story the other day, because that was very courageous of him to come on and share his
I'm
story.
sorry, I missed it. I missed that.
Yeah, he shared
I missed it
yesterday. And, that was very courageous of him. And it's courageous of regular people to come on here. Like, I could show an avatar. FBS knows me now. I could have showed an avatar, okay? But I got nothing to hide. Anything I did in my past is my past. So I don't have to hide behind an avatar, okay? When you're on a show, just, I got on when I looked like shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's just show your face, show your presence, because your words mean more when people see them coming from your lips than they do coming from behind an avatar. And that's why Chris never hides behind an avatar.
Well, that's why when I talk, I like to look into people's eyes, when I have a conversation, because the eyes tell you everything.
Yeah.
A guy doesn't even have to say anything. I can look at a picture of a guy, and if I see he's looking down at the ground, I could tell you that there's a weak moment going through their mind. I could tell you that for sure. But, listen, we don't have to give reason of why we support Chris and his channel and the other channels. We don't owe nobody nothing. We don't have to tell them this is why. Fuck you all. I do it because I fucking feel like it. Yeah. And ain't nobody going to tell me that I can't do something. Listen, drop the fucking link. Pizza, you're more than welcome to share the fucking screen with me, bro.
Yeah, you dropped the link for him?
I'll drop it right now.
Drop it. Lee Cole.
Lee Cole, come on and debate us. We're not going to talk and yell over you. We're going to talk like gentlemen to you. We have some questions. You answer them, and we can have a debate on here, Lee. I hear you on there talking about, I watched that 18-minute video yesterday of him just saying, just leave me alone, guys. Lee, you don't leave us alone. You go do your dirty work on other channels. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, you're allowed to go at Bill Cutolo because he's a public figure, okay? But FBS can't go at you when you say that you're both public figures. And
I know.
You can't threaten. You can't. I don't know what he was saying. You can't threaten, but you could threaten a public figure. I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, it didn't make any
sense. No. Listen, no, there is no opposite. There is no threats, period. It don't matter whether someone's a public figure or not. I don't consider myself a public figure. I consider myself a father of 3, a husband.
And a good one at that.
Thank you. A son-in-law. Both my parents have passed on.
Your son.
Yeah. But,
rest in peace, Peggy. And
Thank you. But I put work in here. It takes a lot to be a father, a present father. Not for the first 10 years of our life, I was the best dad in the... Your kid's 40 years old.
What about the
What
other
happened
30
to the
years?
yeah? What exactly? What the fuck happened to the other 30 years, bro? Now I'm not trying to get into your personal life. I'm not. You know, maybe you had some struggles. Maybe you having difficult times. Whatever. That's not my business. But yeah, come on. No one's going to abuse you. But I would like to know for myself. Take Kaz and Chris out of the equation for a sec. But come on and tell me why you decided to. First, you bashed me. Oh, and by the way, I do have the receipts of you telling me that you were going to take down the first show that you did on your show, you and Danny, abusing me. Now, it's comical. I'll be honest with you. It's comical. I was actually laughing about it. Didn't even make me angry. But when I came on your show, I was a gentleman, you know, especially to Danny. Now, I don't know Danny, but I accepted him. And Danny's main stance is that I'll never interview a cooperator or a rat, whatever you want to call it. But it was a goal of mine, just so you know, and for everybody else to know. I can go on Jimmy's show anytime I want, and go on Chris's show anytime I want. I'll go on SoFlo's show anytime I want. But your show, I picked because I wanted Danny to do the interview. I wanted people to see that Danny ain't as bad as what everybody thinks. Yeah, you might have a stance on cooperators. I get that. Like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't like all cooperators. Okay? Anybody that lied just to fucking stay out of jail and ratted out all their friends, I'm sorry, but until I speak with you and maybe you can explain why you did what you did, whatever your reason is, maybe we can see things differently. But no, all cooperators don't get along. I don't have a Rolodex that just said.
Uh-oh, did it happen again?
Yeah. Hold on. While he's frozen, let me shout out some of these. Tom Sheehy, $2 super sticker. Thank you very much. And I got your other one, 5067 for messaged you on Facebook, bro. I will get back to that as soon as this show is over. And thank you very much, bro, for the very generous donation. That was Tom Sheehy.
So now I got to do a rap because we did the $50.
Well, no. Actually, somebody beat Tom to that, but so we got to give Paulie Walnuts credit. But let me get through some of these real quick.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, it's all good. Tony Ducks, $10 for fuck we push back. Thank you very much. And yes, fuck them. BK Sal Crook, $10 for Kaz. Thank you, BK Sal Crook.
Thank you, BK. I appreciate you, brother.
BK, I'm sorry, my bad. Beck Brooklyn, brother from Beck and Blair, $10. Thank you very much, Beck and Blair. I love you guys and I appreciate it.
Hey, Blair. I know what was it? It was Blair's birthday the last time we shouted him out, right?
I don't think it was his birthday. Was it? I don't remember. I think he just wanted a shout out.
Oh, well, we give him a shout out. Shout out to the one and only Blair right here on the FBS show. We love you, Blair.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Blair. And then we got Frank Gerard Fratello Productions. Salute Chris and Bill. Good luck with your neck surgery. I've had 3 major neck surgeries, and I wish you the best. Thank you, Frank Gerard Fratello Productions. I love you, bro. I appreciate it. Joey Electric, $5. Pizza was born homeless. Yeah, probably. Thank you, Joey Electric.
Thank you, Joey Electric.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joey. Thank you.
Yes, Anthony Roccatano, $10. Thank you very much, and shout out to City Tropics Tanning also. Thank you for that donation.
I'll shout out City. Yeah, I'll shout it out as well. City Tropics Tanning, absolutely.
Yo, I'll travel all the way to City Tropics if I have to get a tan on. I need one.
Hey, there you go, bro. Why not? Shit,
bro.
All the way out to your house.
They would need only you as a customer, and they're good.
Yeah, you one. Listen, let me tell you quick before you go to the next one, FBS. Yesterday, when I was at my party, okay, I FaceTimed this guy. He comes on FaceTime. He's laying out on his lounge chair, taking in the sun. He's beat red, and he's talking about me supporting that. All right there, pal. Go ahead. Go sit in the back on your chair, pal.
All right, let's see. We got Ryan Morrison, 179. Can I have my father? My father would spit on me. There you go.
Thank you, right.
Michelle N, 199. In the name of DJKaz, hashtag free Leon.
Thank you, Michelle.
Beautiful, Michelle. Beautiful.
Free
Yes.
Leon. That dog needs to be helped. He really does. And somehow, some way, you know, there is something up there. I know Chris don't believe in God, but there's something up there that's going to give Tony a kick in the ass and get that dog away from him, because that dog deserves to have a good life like Banjo.
Well, maybe this show. Maybe it'll be this show that kicks him in the ass.
Hopefully. Who knows? Let's see. Alex, 1999. Money.
Beautiful, Alex. Beautiful.
Thank
brother.
you very much. That reminds me of New Jack City. Always.
Yeah.
Money.
Joey Dimes, 199. Thank you very much. This isn't a super chat, but Michael Hensley said, "We love you, FBS. We stand strong."
Yes, Michael Hensley.
100.
Thank you for your service. I always tell you that on every show, and I will every time I see you. Thank you for your service, and thank you to all the service members, because you do the job that a lot of people wouldn't nowadays. And we thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That's real.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead. No, Bill, it's your turn. Go ahead.
The squeege. What is that? The squeege, Kyle?
$2.
$2. Beautiful. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You know, I was going to say this. You know, I've never said this before, but I still have PTSD from. Well, I have PTSD after everything. And I will get into all this stuff on my show. But I will say this. I do get triggered when people start threatening other people, especially when they're saying physical things. And, you know, it brings me back to a time of 1991, 1992, 1993, where you looked at everybody sideways, you know, and every day was a blessing. Every day that you walked out of your house and you got to your car okay, it was a blessing. You know, you were able to go here, go there, and nothing happened. It was a blessing. But I still have that trigger when I see people flexing, you know, and making these sloppy air comments, you know, just hot air of threatening people. And it kind of, I feel like someone's poking me in the stomach, you know, saying, wow, you remember shit like this going back, you know, 20 years ago, if not more. And so when I jump on, if referring to certain people, it's only in response to things that have been said and things that have been done. It's not me coming out looking for anyone. I'm not trying to pick fights for anybody. If anybody that knows me now today, that's not me. I don't do stuff like that. I'd rather reach across the aisle and figure out a way to try to bridge the gap between people before I would like to see them engage in a fight, whether it be physical or even verbal for that matter. So, you know, hopefully no one wants to grab the link, obviously.
Drop it. Can you drop it again, Chris?
I'll drop it again right now. Maybe we can get Tony Pizza on the battle. And guys, hang on, because in a minute we're going to hear DJ Kaz rap.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Bill.
Okay. I'm ready. Go ahead. I said my piece over here for a minute.
You sure?
You sure? You sure, pal?
Yeah.
Because we'll wait, Bill. We love you.
Yeah. Listen, I think I said what I need to say as far as addressing certain people. Again, I'm just looking for an answer, a response.
And I think because you didn't have to. I know. Me and Bill are brothers. Okay.
1,000%.
You know what you would call it. When he was at we've been brothers since the day we met. Okay. We've been through stuff, and I was always a civilian looking in. And Bill always told me, listen, you're a nice guy, be a nice guy. If you're a tough guy, be a tough guy, but you're a nice guy. So just be a nice guy. I like you as my friend. I don't want you anywhere near this. And that's where he kept me. Not that I ever wanted to be in that life, because, you know, that life used to scare me, to be honest with you. But growing up in Brooklyn, you know, people hate to hear it. Growing up in Brooklyn, you're around it a lot. And, you know, you're bound to have some friend who's somebody. But Billy always kept me away from that, and he always protected me. Not because I can't fight physically. I'm not talking about physically, but he always protected me and, you know, sort of kept me sheltered from that. And to this day, you know, when I told him about pizza, he's like, don't worry about it. You know, he's just a guy talking this and that. And he sees how it doesn't bother me, I would say. You know, I thank you for putting my name in your mouth, pizza, because you know what? It doesn't bother me. Obviously, it bothers you more than me. But, you know, just he saw that it was, you know, oh, pizza saying this, saying that, and he knows I'm not. He doesn't want any harm to come to anybody, especially me. And not harm, I mean physically. You know, he always worries about the next person. You know, I hate. Yeah. It really eats me up when I see shows about him, because, you know, I know the true Bill. You know, he knows too. Some of the things I didn't agree with. You know. But I love him. He's my brother. I'll stand by him no matter what, and I'm able to tell him, Bill, you know, this and this, you know, I'm able to talk to him like that, and he'll take it in and absorb it. He's basically turned back in the day. You know, he was a wild man, yeah, you know, but he's not like that anymore. He's an incredible father, incredible husband, great friend. You know, if FBS is just getting to the start to see the heart on this man, and you know, I just been through so much with him, and yes, I do love Bill as my brother. I lost my brother about 8 years ago, and you know, I was very upset when Bill had to go away for a little while, because I thought to myself, I just lost my best friend. I'm never gonna get to speak to this man again. And then, you know, a little while later, we got contact, you know, after he was out and stuff like that. And we started talking. And, you know, thank God I have him, because I don't have my brother anymore. And, you know, it's good to have somebody that you could turn around and tell everything to, and that will give you advice. You know, it's very important, very, very important in life. And when I see these shows calling him this and calling him that, like, listen to the whole story. Just because the man shows emotions, don't make you less of a man. Because you're not showing emotions makes you less of a man. Because anybody that's a man shows emotion. Okay?
Oh, without a doubt.
Anybody, and he's brave enough to show emotion and show it to the world. Unless you've been walked a mile in that man's shoes, okay, and lost a loved one to the way that he lost a loved one, don't judge him. Don't judge what's going on with the family, because you don't know anything. All you see is that Bill cooperated. Okay, he cooperated, but he cooperated for a reason. And the reason being is that his father was murdered. Yep. Yes, that's the life that he chose, his father, and his father always knew that would happen. It could happen, I should say. But he's a son. Look at it as a son. Okay,
That's the only way. That's the only way I looked at it.
Look at it as a son. MRE, or whoever else wants to say shit about Bill. If they took your father and you were in his position, okay, wouldn't you want to get the people? And if you don't believe the stories that he's telling about it, that's your prerogative. We give you that. But I can tell you they are true, because you can look from, I know for a fact, because I spoke to him about him, okay, as they were happening. And look at his story that he always tells about it. It never once wavers, okay? When somebody makes up a story, the consistency of the story wavers. Bill's never wavered on the stories that he tells about what happened. Would he have liked to get back those people and kill them? Yeah. But he thought about his family. What's wrong about that? What's wrong about it? All I'm saying is you cannot agree with what he did. Okay? He'll be the first one to tell you. And he still struggles with it to this day. Okay?
Yeah.
But he did what he did to raise his family. And if you can't support a man that did that, because there's plenty of fathers out there that don't raise their families. Okay? And look what happens to the kids. His kids and his wife meant the world to him. And if you don't believe that story, that's fine. You got your opinion. But it's the truth. And if you think that's an easy way out, it's not the easy way out. He went to them. They didn't pursue him. They had nothing on Billy. Billy wasn't going anywhere. Okay? So he approached them to revenge his father's death. And I stand by that 150%. Call me whatever you want. But he did it for a reason. And he has 3 beautiful kids and a beautiful wife who has a beautiful soul, okay, that he gets to see every day. Not see behind the screen, okay, and watch his kids grow up somewhere else. So I'm sorry, I'm done with that rant. I just had to get that.
No,
No,
Rand.
it's all good.
That ain't no Rand. Listen, I've never watched. I told you guys this, and I mean this on my kids. I've never watched 1 second of MRE or Pizza or Angels, for that matter. I swear on everything holy to me. But people have told me about the things that were being said, and stuff like calling me crying Billy Cutolo. Okay.
What's your point?
What are you getting at? I ain't running. I cried on national television. Now, if you wanted me to try to hold back tears, I did try, but I couldn't hold them back. And I'll be perfectly honest with everyone. I ain't ashamed of that. Are you kidding me? Like Mitch, a friend of mine told me, it only matters to me what the people under my roof think of me. And I don't mean any slight to my friends and my brothers. But it's the most important thing to me that my children understand, where I came from, the stuff that I've been through. I've shared a lot of stuff, especially after doing the show on MTV. We had a lot of heavy conversations. And especially with my littlest guy, my 14-year-old, him and his friends are, they're young. And to them, they think that life, in a way, is kind of cool, and every chance I get, like Saturday, I had about 6 of them together. I was taking them up to the mall. And, I just try to break things down with them and keep it real, just trying to tell them, hey, that's my past. I'm not that way anymore. A lot of people are fearful of me, as if like I'm going to hurt them, or they're afraid to say something or ask a question. Listen, guys, I'm not that way. Look, as far back as, well, it's not even that far, but I want to say, and again, I'll go into more depth when we do our show. But I think it was like maybe 2012 or 2013. And I watched back one of the shows I did. I don't know if it was Discovery or History Channel. And I was still very raw. I was still angry. And I watched it back, and I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw coming out of my mouth. Because when you're doing, a documentary and they're asking you those certain questions, it just brings back these feelings that you had from 1999 and before. So when I did that show and I watched it back, I didn't like the way I came off. So I think it was at that point around 2013, is where I took a hard look at myself. You know, I reflected on my life and the things that I done and the things I want to do. And after watching that show, it didn't make me proud. So from 2013 on until present day, I made a complete 180. I am more aware of the things that I say. I'm more aware of the things I'm thinking about saying. I never want to come out and make anybody feel slighted, whether it's a person's background, color of their skin, whether they're male or female. This is 2022, and everybody deserves to live their life the way they want to live it. If they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy to dress a certain way or act a certain way, as long as they're not harming anyone or themselves, then I don't know why that's so hard for people to grasp. You know, I truly don't. And I'm still trying to understand that. I get that we're all human beings, we're all different. But to have that on your mind all the time, 24/7, to go on YouTube or go on Instagram and constantly try to go after people because other people like them, or maybe they're nice, or maybe they dress nice, whatever you want to call it, or maybe they're better looking than you, however you want to look at it. You know, I don't get that. I don't have that jealousy in me. You know, I want to see people do better for themselves. I don't care who you are. I want to see you all do better. But if you want to do better financially, then you got to be a better human being. You know, I can't help anybody along if you're not going to be a good human being. You know, I can't rock with that. I've said that before. I won't rock with it, and I won't rock with people like that. So, Mitch, thank you for that, brother. That coming from you, that means the world. Believe me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mitch and I got some history, like serious history, and anybody that I ever loved that came from my childhood, I never brought them up to the club. I didn't bring them up there, not because they weren't worthy. I didn't bring them up there is because I didn't want them.
I gotta interrupt you, Bill. Unless they got called up there.
Well, yeah, that's different. You know, if you ain't got a choice in the matter, that's different. But no, for the people that I cared about and that I loved, I would keep those people away. And I'll throw out first names, like a Greg or a Joey, or a Danny, not Danny Trio. Just talking to anybody that watches this, they'll know who they are. Another Johnny, all kids that I grew up with. Those kids were more than capable of doing some crazy shit. But I never brought them up to the club because I never wanted to fan that flame. I loved them. I knew their families. I knew their siblings. I remember going to bat for a friend of mine, a dear friend, Greg. He had a little brother. Without going into too much detail for you guys, he was young. I was fairly young. I think I might have been maybe 17, 18 at the time. And my friend Greg's brother had a little bit of a learning disability. He used to wear very thick glasses, a very quiet kid, never bothered anyone. And one day he was just riding his bike and someone robbed his bike. And he was so upset, afraid.
Well, it happened again, right?
Did it?
Yep, right in the middle of his story.
All right. Well, let me do this real quick because
you missed
I never feel right unless I get to the donations right away. So City Tropics Tanning, thank you for the $10.
Thank you.
Paulie Walnuts, Thank you very much for the $49.99. And this is the super chat that's going to get Kaz rapping in a minute. But let me get through the rest.
Thank you, Paulie.
Because my OCD makes me crazy if people donate.
Bro, this is
why
people do it, because you appreciate it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ritzy Painting, $50. Thank you very, very much, Ritzy Painting. That's your second donation. I appreciate it more than you know. Let's see here. What did I miss?
Guys, thank you so much. I just want to shove it up Pizza's ass so he can watch this, because I know you're going to watch, Tony. And yes, he made more in one broadcast than you do the whole week. Thank you.
Yep. 7-Eleven Mike, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, bro. BK Sal Crook, $10. DJKaz, BK rocks the best.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Johnny the Greek, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you very much,
Johnny.
Frankie Rizzo, $10. Bill Cutolo, always cool, calm, and collected. True gentleman. Definitely, always. I love Bill.
Frankie.
Slug, $1.99. They're hypocrites moving the goalposts, of course, as usual.
Slug, my brother.
They do. And thank you for that. And I'm sorry, guys, it took so long to get to your super chats and donations. I don't like to cut anybody off, especially if Bill is telling a story about his past or something. I know you guys want to hear that. So thank you very much for all the donations, guys. I love you. It's very appreciated. Very, very appreciated.
Thank you so much, because, I swear to God, FBS did not know anything besides me and Bill were coming on for the pizza thing. But I needed to do that. What does it say? DJKaz, the best hype man on YouTube. That's right, Nikki Blade. Get at me, son. I love you, Nikki.
Yeah, and somebody said DJKaz got the 20 donations. Yes, you did.
I appreciate that. And you guys, and I promise you will see it when I get off. FBS will tell you, and believe me, he'll show the receipts. I am also going to send him one when I get off, because I'm not asking you to do anything that I wouldn't do. It's Labor Day, bro. He could be outside. He could be, barbecuing. He could be, just hanging out with our queen, Miss Shanna. Shout out to Miss Shanna. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you love Miss Shanna. Come on, put a 1 up. Put a 1 up for love. And,
definitely.
Thank you guys for showing your support for me. I hope I give you, a little different view on things and what's going on. And I thank you for listening to me and supporting me, because I know you guys got my back when it comes to Tony Pizza and other people speaking about me. And I know I'm standing with the best guy. Come at me, because I don't need a show. One of my great friends has a show. His name is FBS, and he will destroy you guys.
I will. That's what I do. Absolutely. And look, we're not done yet, bro. Chemical Engineer sent $10 for greetings and good luck to Mr. Cutolo. Stephen Cordell sent $20 for what's good. Thank you very much, Stephen Cordell, as always. Thank you, guys. And let me just get to one more real quick, and I think that's it for now. You got way over the 20 donations, so thank you, Kaz.
No, don't stop, bro. Don't thank me. Thank the people out there that gave them. Without them, we don't get Chris. And I hate when I see other shows. They're like, "Oh, he said he's not going to come on. He's begging." It's not begging. It's not begging. He's just asking for. I DJ'd last night. I'm not going to go DJ for free.
No, you asked for your money, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you got it, right?
Does that mean I'm a beggar?
How dare you? How dare you?
I performed for 4 hours. Does that mean I'm a beggar? Because at the end of the night, I said, "Oh, I hope you had a good event, and we have a balance. It's $800. I just have to collect that," and they give it to me. Is that me begging for money? It's the same thing he do. We're in the entertainment business. We came here to entertain you. I don't watch regular TV. Shout out to my wifey, who's probably watching us right now. I love you, Lisa. And she'll tell you, FBS, okay, that she turns around sometimes and she's like, "What are you watching?" And now she likes watching with me, especially with Pizza coming after me. She's like, "He's a real fucking moron, isn't he?"
Well, good. Listen, I'm glad she enjoys it. Please tell her I said hello.
Oh,
And I'm glad she enjoys watching. And MobTube is addictive. Christopher, forget that I said that.
okay.
Mr. H. We'll go with Mr. H. Mr. H, $25. He says, thanks, Chris. Thank you, Mr. H. Thank you very much for that $25. And listen, I know it's late in the show, but DJKaz said he'll rap for $50. We got three $50 donations, the first one being Paulie Walnuts.
I gotta
and he
do
said,
three.
let's hear this. So
All
let's hear DJKaz rap right now. Let's see what
give
we
you
got.
three short ones. You ready?
Fix your headphones, everybody. Put your headphones on.
Aye. Yo, just give me a little more snare in the speaker and we be all right. Now, I'm not Pat Stay. Okay, I'm far from Pat Stay.
No one is. Rest in
his
peace,
soul.
Pat Stay.
Rest in peace. Okay? But I'm digging the dope. I make them bigger, mic smoke, sticking it to it, improving up on the fact you can't cope. That's just a little taste of that.
All right, good, nice.
Do I have, but do I have better flow than BK Shallon? Because she fits will kill you, FPS.
Let's see.
That wasn't that bad, right?
No, that was good, bro. We got two more
ready?
to go yet, though. I'm not letting you off the hook.
The flip of the tongue will make you get numb with the rigor the rhyme. Yo, I lyrically design the bigger the bass that will hit you in the face. I hit you once, I hit you twice. Now you're a disgrace. I'm making it mad. Write the lyrics you never had. Kaz and D. Yo, we're not a fad.
Nice.
That's
my man.
What else you want?
Taking me back to the old school.
You want to I'm old school. I'm old school to the bone. But that's when lyrics mattered.
Yeah. Oh my God, you ain't kidding, bro.
That's when lyrics mattered, bro. But if I could get into the mind of it, just give me a couple minutes. We'll keep talking. I'll kick my reggae. I'll kick one reggae since everybody has been incredible.
Yes.
What's the feedback? Be honest with me, people. If you think BK Shallon's better, you can say it. I won't hate. But I
Badass,
think
nice.
FPS.
Fire.
How could you have that guy on, FPS? He was rhyming.
FPS, I want to battle him. I want him to be at 2249 Highland Boulevard right now. I'm at the rap place right now. Come on down, Kaz.
Ma,
I will
take that
fucking
soup off
kill
the
you.
stove, Ma. I gotta jump in the shower. I'm listening to FPS.
Ma, meatloaf. Go ahead, FPS.
Oh, this is a classic. Look, you're getting good feedback, bro.
Am I?
Joey Election. Yeah, sorry, Mr. H. I came close, but I didn't. Steve Blair said badass. Frankie Rizzo said nice. Gonzo said good stuff. Miss Kate.
Thank you.
Was the best. So let's hear the reggae real quick.
Okay. I got to remember. Let's see. I see me, we was chilling with me posse, me dope rhyme written, so me lay down some tracks while my speakers were kicking, times were getting ill, and Kaz was called maxing, in effect around the way where suckers will be taxing, so I rip, mash it up, rubbed up to scratch it up. This is the way that I will hype it up, and not a rasta. My skin is light, but if you didn't know Makella, couldn't tell I was white, so me wanna rock ya, me wanna rock ya, me wanna rock ya, me wanna rock ya. Me to go to a party. Me don't smoke sense see me. Me get higher off me rhyme because that's the way it should be. So when I kick this rhyme to this funky bass riff, illin' and tripping without a Buddha sense spliff, send me no dry lock. Me no rasta. Me just slam the door and me hop in me car. Book.
Nice. Oh shit. That deserves a round of applause. That was dope, Kaz. Dope. I loved it, bro.
Nice.
That was fucking beautiful. See, Kaz got skills.
Told you, man. I was privy to this many years ago with him. So
you've heard all this before.
Well, not the rhymes, but the voice.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, like listening. I remember back in the day.
Well, I had a record out back in 1992 on Atlantic Records. I told you, FBS. The video's actually on YouTube. If anybody wants to go get a good laugh, the name of the group was the number 2 House. Okay, HOUSE, and the name of the song was called Go Techno. And I forgot who I was talking about in the chat that knows Todd Terry. It was produced by Todd Terry and Tony Humphreys. It was a house rap. We did very well. We did 70,000 out in Europe, out in London. So all my London people out there, shout out to you. because you gave us more love than we got over here. Over here, we only did like 7,000 units, but we were
Hey, I'm still waiting for my royalties, brother.
Yeah, I got to kick up 20 to Billy. But
he's just kidding. He's just kidding.
I'm just kidding. We're not in that life, but it's a joke. But yeah, no, I traveled. I didn't travel as much as my cousin who was in the Young Black Teenagers, I told you. But, you know, I lived my dream, man. I had a record out. It was on Atlantic, and that's when there was record companies, you know. I went right into Jason Flom's office. If anybody knows anything about music, look up the name Jason Flom. He signed all the biggest acts ever. Not that I was a big act. That was a shit peon. But we went into his office, me and my partner at the time. And, I sound like Lee Cole. Me and my best friend at the time went into the guy's office. We performed right there for him. They signed us originally to an album deal, which then got cut down to a single deal. And if the single would do good, then they would option us. But there's so much politics in that game that we put out the single, and my manager didn't get along with my A&R person. So he wound up pushing his girlfriend instead of our record. And we came out the same time as 2 Unlimited. And, you know, that was my heyday, but I lived the dream.
Yeah, nice. Not many can say that they did that.
No, certainly not.
I had a video on MTV. You know, that shit was incredible, man. And you know, it's something to show my kids, that I show my kids, and you know, they make fun of stuff like that. You see how young I was in the video. I was 22 years old at the time, so I was a skinny nothing.
The hair was a little higher.
Yeah, the hair was a little fuller and higher.
You had a box, huh?
Yeah. Oh, bro. Go look at my hair in that video when you get a chance, FBS, and you'll be like, oh my God.
What's the video called?
It's Two House, and I give you permission to play it. I don't know if you can because of copyrights, but I have a copyright in it. Whatchamacallit? It's Two House Go Techno. TECHNO. And if
that's how it's spelled, but thank you.
There's a couple of hooks in it. And if we would have made those the hooks, we would have been large. Like I had Pump Your Fist back in 1992. Paulie D, you owe me a lot of money because I was pumping fists back in 1992.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. And we had Jump in it before Jump. We were like, now jump, swing techno. And, you know, I had a good time, bro. I really did. And then, you know, hanging out with my cousin. My cousin was in the group, the Young Black Teenagers, Tap the Bottle, Twist the Cap. He was the bald one. Yeah. FBS reminds me of him so much. His name is Adam. And, you know, he was produced by Public Enemy and the Bomb Squad. So I got to meet Hank Shockley, Keith Shockley, Flavor Flav. You know, Scribs lived in my house, DJ Scribble.
Chuck D, no? Chuck D?
Huh? Chuck D. I never met Chuck D. I met Flavor.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, he was actually at a restaurant in York City one night, and I found out. I went over and met him, got his autograph. Fucking asshole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember back in the day, there used to be a joint in Staten Island called the Caves, and I used to go there with some friends, and I do remember acts coming through. Like I remember Method Man. Shit, we were fighting every weekend there. Like every weekend, it was a brawl. You know, we would go there specifically to look for fights. So, but yeah, like you know, before these guys became anything, like the Shaolin, like that was when they put it on the map. But they used to light shit up, man. The whole joint would just be like, man, bouncing around. I remember those days. They had good times, man.
Yeah,
good times.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you for turning me on. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Because I never got into that, but I started watching the battles this morning, and that shit was good, bro.
Pat Stay is a beast, isn't he?
Yeah, and that just watching them go back and forth with each other, and then I could only find the clip of the fight. I think who was the guy? Diesel?
Disaster.
Disaster. He hit one of the Math Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting stuff. Like check
It is.
that stuff out. Even if you don't like hip hop, it's just like that's where I think they got the idea for like Wildin' Out, because it's
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
it's
A lot of those guys wound up on Wildin' Out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Charlie Clips and Sharon and those guys. They're all from fucking the battle rap scene, bro.
Really?
Yeah, you'll find a lot of those battles. Those guys battling Pat Stay, like Sharon battled them. A lot of people. Yeah, they're all on there. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, that's such a tragedy. 36 years old, huh?
Yeah, I remember watching, the battles many years ago. But Chris, when you played the clip of Pat talking to his kid, bro, again, you guys want to make fun of me for crying? Have at it, because it brought tears to my eyes, man.
Me
like
too, when I
listening
first
to
heard
that
it.
conversation.
God bless.
Man, if you have children, for everyone out there that has children, and you listen to that, this stuff that goes back and forth, maybe some of you might not care, but listen to that clip. A 5-year-old kid trying to hold on to his dad forever. And
fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, like even talking about it now, it
gives me chills, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
rest
in peace, bro.
People that's why people get so mad, like when they get threatened, because nowadays, like, it's crazy out there. Society is just, it's not like when we grew up, guys. It's really crazy out there. Like, and we don't realize how precious life is. Like, we take for granted everything. And in the grand scheme of things, this, what we're doing here, means nothing. Nothing. What means everything is having friends and having family and getting to enjoy them. This going back and forth, this is what's called entertainment. Lee, you said it so many times. So it's entertainment. And I want to know, I'm sorry to delve in because it just pops in my.
Go ahead.
How is calling you a chicken hawk the worst thing in the world to say to a man? I thought calling you a chomo was the worst thing.
Oh, yeah.
That you could call a man, but now you just move the field, you move the post again. So now it's chicken hawk. They're words, Lee. And you know what? They're words that trigger you. So when you trigger something with us, okay, or with FBS, he's going to come back at you, Lee. Okay. And you think if it doesn't come from you directly, it doesn't go back to you. But we know, okay, when people are fed things to say. Tony Pizza is fed things to say. It's coming from somewhere, and it has to be the side that he's on. So you guys, just because you have different mouthpieces, it doesn't mean it's not coming from you, okay? You are a flip-flopper, okay? And you can say what you want about FBS. Yes, he loved John Gotti in the beginning. Yes, he thought Angel was a great person. And yes, he has videos with that. We're not going to deny that. We all know that. We're not saying anything. But since when you really think about it and see how a person is once your relationship goes on, can't you say, no, this person isn't good for me? It's not like he had a 20-year relationship with Angel and then flipped, okay? He knew her for a couple of months. And he's seen a couple of times what happens when he's the type of guy that speaks his mind. So when he spoke his mind, she got a little bit crazy. And then, you're allowed to change your mind, okay? We're not saying that in a bad way because I'm talking about flip-floppingly. You're allowed to change your mind that you don't like us. But don't like us 1 minute for one thing and then at the same time talk to the other side and play both ends against the middle. Stand your ground, okay? Yes, you're allowed to change your point of views. We give that to you. But don't fault us for changing our views.
No, absolutely not. Listen, bro, I don't want to interrupt you here, but I got to address something. First of all, Anthony Tanamonico, $5.
Thank you, Anthony.
Very much, bro.
Thank you, Anthony.
But I'm seeing comments here I think we should address.
Yeah.
Tony Duck said, Lee said every time FBS talks about Lee, he is going to go at Bill Cutolo. Why can't Lee go back at the person who is going at him?
Really?
All right. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So Lee,
bring it.
All right. So let me ask Bill.
Bring it.
If Bill
Don't let me call you a fucking punk. You're a punk. Okay? I'm gonna take a page out of Danny's fucking book. Bro, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree. Dig. You could dig all you want. Dig. Let me know what you come up with. And anything you come up with, address me with it. And I guarantee you I have a response for you.
Drop the link. Lee, you're obviously watching. We know you're watching. Because I watch your show. I hate to give you the views. It's a hate view. Yeah, it's definitely a hate view. But I do my research and I speak and I think before I speak. Okay? So we'll drop the link for you because just like the time you were in the show and you said, oh, I sent it by accident. And then you scurried like a little mouse when we put on the light. Come on the show. Billy's right here. I'll shut up because he can fight his own battles. Come on the show and debate Billy. What's the matter, Lee?
Yeah, and listen.
On and you don't want to come on. You're obviously watching. You went from saying that you were off YouTube because the football fantasy, baseball fantasy, this fantasy. Stop living a fantasy, number one. Okay, but if that's what you like to do, that's fine. But then 2 minutes later, in the same breath, you said you got off because you couldn't handle this. Which one is it, Lee? Is it
Yeah. Well, listen, he's full of shit, bro. It was. We know why he wasn't coming on. But let me ask Bill now. So, Bill, you're my friend, okay? I consider you a friend 100%.
You're a brother.
A good friend at that.
You're a brother.
For sure. So let me ask you. Not like I don't already know the answer. Do you want me to stop going at Lee so he stops going at you? Or do you want me to go 10 times harder at Lee just because he made that fucking threat?
Well, listen. First of all, I would never tell another gentleman what to do. That's A. B, like Kaz just said, I can fight my own battles. I don't want anybody pounding Chris or his wife or his children, not because of me. You want to come for me? Come for me, Lee. It's okay. It's okay. Come for me. But I guarantee you, Danny ain't going to be by your side for this one. Okay? And your third grade vocabulary, bro.
Yeah. Look at what a bitch. Look at what a fucking bitch he is that he's actually using my friendship with another man as a way to get me to stop talking about him. What a fucking baby and a coward and a punk. Could you fucking imagine? He's trying to say that if I go at him, he'll go at Bill. Well, guess what? Bill doesn't give a fuck. Okay? So you ain't stopping me, bro. You ain't stopping me. Bill froze up on us. God damn it.
We're all grown men. We could defend ourselves. We don't have to attack somebody else. I'm saying stuff about you, Lee, not because FBS told me to, because these are my views. And you always used to say you're allowed to have your own views and hate me. So then come back if you wanted to come back at me, come back at me personally. You want to go at Bill, go at Bill personally. What does it have to do with FBS? If your friend bothers me, I'm gonna come at you, FBS.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know he's a bitch.
So
I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have a little session here, okay? Because Lee made that threat. So Lee, let me tell you about yourself, bro. You're a 61-year-old fat scumbag, morbidly obese piece of dog shit who lives in subsidized housing, government subsidized housing in the middle of no fucking where in Texas. Okay, you can barely pay your own bills. Danny told me on the phone he wouldn't even take money from that show because you were always poor mouthing and crying about how, oh, you can't even catch up on your own bills. 61 years old, bro. You can't pay to get an oil change in your fucking car. You're a worthless piece of dog shit. Okay, and because we kicked you to the curb, now you're right back where you didn't want to be. All right, with a fucking troll channel filled with nothing but trolls in your chat. People who commit stolen valor, people who talk bad about the victims of 9/11. This is who you are. You're a fucking scumbag who actually tried to claim you were molested just so you can get a piece of your brother's lawsuit. And you were most likely the reason your brother fucking killed himself. okay? Because all this shit you put him through. When he didn't any longer want to be part of that lawsuit, you forced him into it just because you wanted a chunk of that fucking money. So that's what type of scumbag you are. And you can threaten all you want, but now I'm really not going to leave you alone, bro. Now I'm going to go 10 times fucking harder at you. So get prepared, bitch.
I thought I was watching Pat Stay for a second.
Oh, he has no idea.
It's so hot out here, guys.
Idea
I'm not
what's
going to be able to
coming
stay
to
on
him.
too much longer between the phone and the iPad. It keeps freezing up.
Good.
It's too hot out here. But let me just say this one last time. There's no reason to go back at Chris. Come at me 10 times. You know what? Come back at me 50 times harder. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you, Lee. Stop with your fucking words. Stop. Just stop. I try not to abuse you, but you're so easy to abuse because you're a punk. Okay? Now listen, again, I don't like being this way, but don't threaten me. Okay? Don't threaten me.
Well, Danny just threatened you.
I love you
to
all.
Mark.
I'll try to get back on. Chris, Kaz, enjoy the rest of the holiday. Everybody, I love you all. If you guys can see me, enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, bro.
Love you, Bill.
Love you, bro. Thank you for coming on. All right, he froze up again. Look at this. Mark Petrodila said, Danny is saying they are focusing on Bill. Bill Cutolo, Danny is not a good guy. Okay. All right. Well, good. I know what I have to do now then, my friend. From now on, we're all going to focus on fucking Danny and Lee. From now on, somebody can go over there and tell them that. Everybody will be focusing on Danny and Lee from now on, especially me.
Why? Is Danny on the show with him?
Yes.
Do we know that for a fact?
Yeah, he's on with him.
Verify if Danny's on Lee's show today, because what is this? I'm on YouTube. I'm off YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
Bro, did you see this?
What?
Bill.
Hey, listen, I don't mean to cut you off, Kaz.
That's
I don't know
okay.
if you guys can see me or not, but it's so hot out here between the phone and the iPad. Everything keeps overheating. But again, we'll get back to Lee. Let Lee enjoy the rest of his holiday. Okay? But come at me 10 times harder. Okay?
Well, Danny just said they're focusing on you
everybody.
now.
I love you. I love you all.
Love you too, Billy. Bro. Bill?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
You can't hear us.
Can you hear me?
Fuck. JC, come back.
Yes, but we can't hear you, Bill.
You can't hear us? Fuck. All right.
Yeah,
Bill can't hear us.
If we could just verify if somebody could run over there and just tell us, because we like to make educated decisions over here, and just tell us if Danny is on the show again, because I thought he's off YouTube, FBS.
Yeah. Well, listen, that guy's word means dog shit. JC, what's up, bro?
Hey, what up? Hey, Lee, remember all this? This is a lot of stuff that you don't own. And Bill has a lot of stuff that you don't own. And so does Kaz, and so does FBS. We have family that you don't have. And so we know why you hate on us. And Bill, it's all good. If Danny wants to be like that, then, the 6 a.m. Pacific to 2 a.m. Pacific roast of Lee Cole shall commence, starting with Johnny Mac's show each morning.
Yes, sir. If they're going to attack Bill,
baby.
That's right.
If you're going to attack Bill, Danny, and Lee, you are fucked officially. Let me say it. You are fucked. Okay, because you guys ain't got shit on us. Go ahead, Bill. I'm gonna make a quick phone call, bro. I'll be right back.
Bill, we're gonna turn this into I'll say a nice Labor Day theme. We're gonna turn this into a Jerry Lewis telethon of Lee Cole dissing if he doesn't want to. If he wants to play that game, we can roast Lee Cole forever and ever. The dude literally has provided so much material.
Listen to this,
and
shit,
is
bro.
such a goof
and
such a loser that, like you said, easy. He really is easy to diss. That's why we tried not to.
Okay.
I mean,
Danny and Lee are on their show saying,
"Yo, JC,
Yeah.
How are you, my friend?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just wanted to say hello to you in your in the house that you don't own.
I know. Hey, look what Glock sent me. They sent me a couple of tripods for podcasting and stuff. Glock was
really?
yeah, I just for becoming an affiliate, they're sending me merch now to give away on my channel. So I'm gonna start doing giveaways, and I
That's
got
awesome.
some other partners too. So heck yeah, thanks, bro. That's what happens when you keep it real. Yeah, even if your channel is got 1,800 subs like mine, if they can see and verify that they're all real people and you have real potential, they'll throw money your way.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I just had to come in here to get the charger, so I'll sit in here for a little while.
Can you guys?
Yeah, Bill, we can hear you.
Okay. Listen, again, thank you guys for everything. Don't disrupt your show for me, okay? Lee, you're going to see this, okay? You can come for me, bro. But I am going to tell you this. I'm not like everybody else. That's A. And that's no slight to anyone. But I am not everybody else. And you could dig on me. Let me know what you come up with, bro. Because I don't hide shit. And I certainly don't kidnap women at Walmart. So you can dig all the fuck you want, bro. But you got the wrong guy. When you're ready to get into your car to go catch up with people and maybe sit down, have a cheesesteak, and have a conversation, just shut the fuck up, bro. You're useless. You're fucking useless. Even your couch is probably sick of you. Okay? So stop it. Stop it. And anybody that wants to back this piece of shit, I feel sorry for all of you. That goes for all of you guys that feel sorry for Lee. Fuck him. And guess what? I'll say it again. Danny don't have your back. We know that for a fact.
No.
Not that matters. But he ain't got your back. So
no, he doesn't.
You're all by your lonesome. And if you think that somebody with the last name of Gotti is going to come protect you, when I say protect you, meaning talk for you, that ain't going to happen. Believe me. I will never say anything bad about Angel. She never said nothing bad about me. But I can guarantee you, she don't give a fuck for you. Believe me when I tell you. You're useless. So just pack it the fuck in. Or you know what? Better yet, make a thumbnail, title your show, Crying Billy Cutolo. Okay? Give me a shout out. Do me a favor. I could use your help. Maybe you want to have me on your show. This way you can promote my show. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. If you told me it was free and you wanted to pay me, I'd still tell you no. So fuck you.
Well said.
I couldn't have said it better. And just to let everybody know, because I know this from speaking to Bill, if it was just the Lee Cole III show, Billy would have never went on. He went on because he wanted to speak to Danny, made that clear, okay, and spoke to Danny, and then went on the show. If it was just the Lee Cole III show, he would never be on. And what mob content are you going to do, Lee? You can't even pronounce Cutolo. It's not Cutolo. It's Cutolo. It's very easy. It's Cutolo. Can you say that with me? Cutolo. Very good, Lee. You did it.
He'll never
break it down. You got to break it down in syllables for him.
Low. You ready? Low. Hooked on phonics, Lee. Lodrago. Say it with me, Chris. Lodrago.
Thank you, Kaz. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. Hooked on phonics. Like, come on, bro. Like, just do yourself a favor. Stop. Because by you saying that you know that it's going to come at you 3 times as hard. And, bro, we know things. We know things about you. And you, come on, just stop. That's all I can tell you. Just stop. Go study Hooked on Phonics. Use your fake degrees. Okay, do something productive with your life. You like to talk and use that thing. Well, I told YouTube security that I'm a senior citizen and I'm disabled. When it suits you, you're a senior citizen and you're disabled.
Yeah, you're disabled, all right. Yeah, he's disabled, all right, for sure.
Yeah, but not in the way that
really,
he claims.
when it suits him, he inserts being elderly to one of his lies. He didn't talk to YouTube security, but he'll insert the elderly disabled angle into one of his bullshit stories. That's for sure.
Right. And then another flip flop was he contacted YouTube security. He said he spoke to them. He definitely said back when he started that he spoke to them. Now he's retracting and goes, I never said I spoke to them on the phone. It's through email. Yeah, because we know that there is no way to get in touch with YouTube. So you have to go back now and cover up your lies. Lee, when does it get enough covering up your lies? Everybody knows their lies. Okay, and you want to say, like, go to different communities, Lee. This isn't only happening here. Okay, this is happening in every community. Okay, so do you think YouTube really cares about the Lee Cole III show or the FBS show or the JC show? No, they don't. We care about it. This is our community, but YouTube couldn't give a fuck. They took down Steve Will Do It, who had 6 million subscribers. Yeah. They don't care what goes on, bro. So stop with your YouTube security. And if you want, come on. We'll drop the link again, Lee. Come share our space.
Lee's show doesn't make money. He doesn't get super chats like FBS and Tony and Gunsmoke. He doesn't get promo partners or affiliates like me and Nikki Blade and a few others too. He doesn't have any of that. He has nothing going on.
And that's what bothers him.
Yeah, and he likes to talk about small shows. What's your point, Lee? Everybody starts somewhere. Johnny Mac has a good base. Don't call him a small show because we can annihilate you, because every one of the content creators that are on our side, we punch back, okay? We're together as one. So anybody you'll see in FBS's forum, you'll most likely see them on Tony Soflo. You most likely see them on JC's show. You most likely see them on Gunsmoke show. Okay? So they're not small shows. Nikki Blades, like, we stick together.
Hey, and truth be told, we were all there for Lee Cole too. It was Lee who decided to turn on all of us. We were there, even though we all knew better and knew in the back of our minds he's going to screw us over. We were still there for Lee, and he still did us that way.
Yeah. It's true. And you know what, Lee? I didn't like you in the beginning. I started to tolerate you. I'll use the word is when you were cool with FBS. Okay. When you came on, it slowed down the show immensely. I thank you for what you did for Gunsmoke, because you did help him out, and nobody's going to deny that.
It was nothing any one of us couldn't have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
The main thing, the only thing he did for Gunsmoke, quite frankly, was bothered him with so many calls that he got him on to turn on his camera again, and that was really it. After that, it's all Gunsmoke and everybody else that helped him.
Well, listen, I don't mean to cut you off. Who put it out there that 10 times a day from like 10 o'clock in the morning to like 2 o'clock in the morning? And bro, you make it sound like
he was on the phone for 45 minutes. Okay, Lee.
Say that again.
Lee tells lies.
He's got a job. He's got to get up early in the morning. He's got a kid at home.
I've never seen a dude that lies so badly that he doesn't even bother trying to tell you something that could be convincing for longer than 5 minutes. You can literally debunk a Lee Cole lie in 30 seconds in many cases.
I know, bro. I know. Bill, you got cut off. You froze. What were you saying? He's freezing.
I think he was saying something about 3 o'clock. All these times that he would supposedly call Danny. That where is that coming from? It's coming from Danny. I think that's what Bill was saying. But you know, Lee, you like to pick on the little guy, but then when you get picked on, it's you go run and scurry.
Okay, we can hear you again.
And I want to stick up for one more person. You want to talk a content creator? Why are you all so mad at Jeff Nadeau? Jeff Nadeau Lee is more successful than you'll ever be.
You just
Okay?
answered the question. That's why he's mad at him.
Yeah.
Jeff Nadeau is more successful than Lee will ever be.
Of course, without a doubt, bro.
What's your resume, Lee? Lee Cole, the third show? Barstool Sports. That's all I gotta say. Okay?
Yeah,
And he has an incredible show on here that does real mafia content. Okay? He does shorts for 15 to 20 minutes, okay, and gets everything in there, and he does his research. It's not Wikipedia like you, Lee.
No, exactly. Bill, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Bill. Yeah, you froze up when you. Yeah, what were you saying about the phone calls 2 a.m. or something?
Oh yeah, like calling Danny, 16 times a day. I mean, and that's verbatim. That's what I heard. 16 times a day from like 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the morning, giving Danny a rundown of what was said and what was done. And if I'm Danny, I gotta look at this guy and be like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
No.
Like,
well, Danny
told.
Yeah, oh, bro, I know. Well, that's why Danny was fed up, and that's some of the shit he talked when we were on the phone and all that. He made it clear that Lee is a fucking nudge. He's a nuisance. You know what I mean? He's a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, I get that. But then after Danny exited the show, stage right?
I understand having two.
But then he comes back the next day and assaults everybody.
Yeah,
which I didn't understand. We were all looking to give Danny somewhat of a pass at that point. Figuring, all right, he made the right choice. He made the right decision. He saw it for what it was worth, and comes back the next day and quadruples down on everybody else.
Yeah.
And supposedly he's back again. I thought he was leaving this. Like, either in or you're out. Where are you going to be, bro? Where are you going to be? You going to be in or you going to be out?
Bro, you can't count on anything that comes from that side, bro.
Listen, in life, there's no half step. There's just no half step. Whether it be a street life or street life on YouTube. There's no half step. It's or you aren't.
Well, listen, I got to make you guys aware of this. Lee is dropping the link saying that we're scared to go on his show. Now, I know what he's doing. He's doing that to get the views. Okay, of course, he wants everybody to go over there. But I got to let you guys know in case you want to do it. He's dropping the link.
Fuck you, Lee. It's a holiday. I'll go back to you tomorrow. But I got to
We've been dropping links for like 2 weeks that Lee has been dodging, but then he chooses to drop one while you're in the middle of a show for his first time. And if we don't show up, you end your show and come over there. And by the way, Lee, remember there was a time where FBS did go on your channel. Remember? I was sitting there.
Dude.
He showed up on your channel, and what'd you do? You kicked him off.
You guys all know if I go over there, there'll be some fucking excuse why he can't bring me on. There always is. Last time I did it, he said that he wouldn't allow me on because I was live on my channel. Lee would never fucking debate me. Never in a million years. He has no fucking chance.
But we dropped the link first. Not that we're playing kid games, but we've been on here for over 2 hours, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. 2 hours.
Why should we?
Minutes.
Why? How many we got in the chat right now, FBS?
193. And here's the link.
Beautiful. And I got people waiting for barbecue.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad. Bill has to go. I know.
No, you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad. I just keep getting a wave out the door.
2 hours we're here, Lee. Now you want us to come over there.
Good.
Oh, bro, this is so great. They play into my hands every fucking time. This is perfect because I'm gonna do nothing but tear them to shreds from here on out, bro. It's gonna be fucking magnificent.
Look, I'll cop time out of my day tomorrow.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We'll have some fun.
And Lee has my number and my email. So, bro, feel free. Have at it. Do whatever you need to do. I ain't gonna run from you. I don't run from anybody, but I ain't gonna run from you. But leave me.
He froze again, huh?
Yeah.
But,
JC, what do you think?
Bill, they don't make internet in rich neighborhoods like ours the way they used to, huh? I'm always we pay so much for our houses, Bill, and we get lousy ass internet out in the rural areas, huh? That's what happens, right? You find out that you'd rather live in the inner city again because at least the internet, everything's so close together, blah blah blah. But look, Lee is on right now. I'm looking with my other device. Lee looks like absolute crap. You can tell he hasn't been sleeping very well lately.
Let me see.
You can tell that he's having to throw out just whatever, lame, the accusation of the day is that NB, she's on this channel right now. So,
Oh my God, he's got NB on there?
A lie is being told if NB is on there. So,
oh my God. Oh, bro.
Is Danny on there too, JC?
It's so nice of them to do this for me. Is what?
Danny's on there too, live?
Yeah,
Danny's on there with NB and that Sean Simp from California here, the dude that's been with Lee since day one. No matter what, Lee could take a leak in this area, and Sean's there to wipe it up. So that's
the guy. That's
there.
The guy from Sling Blade. French fried taters.
Yeah,
that's that.
Bro, it's incredible how like I don't understand. You said you're leaving YouTube. What are you doing on YouTube, Danny? And I know, what are you gonna say about me? And that motherfucker is a fucking cock gobbler. And he can tell you, come to my fucking end of my fucking driveway, and I'll show you what a real tough guy is. You fucking cock gobbler.
What's it to you, you cock gobbler? What's it to you if I stay on YouTube, cock gobbler?
What are you mad, you cock gobbler? Yeah, we're talking about your fucking friend, you cock gobbler. Get the fuck out of here. Come to my mailbox. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, Danny. Come on, man. You know we got receipts. Why are you playing this game, bro? You're making yourself look terrible. Terrible. And NB, we weren't even talking about you today. I don't understand. Don't understand, FBS.
You don't have to be talking about NB. NB is talking about me at all times. No matter what. Me and Johnny Mac and JC all day, every fucking day. JC, listen, Kaz, you guys, I wasn't going to come back on tonight, but tonight, JC.
Are we having a hangout session?
Oh, yes, we are, bro. Yes, we are. You up for it, both of you?
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm there.
All right, good. Well, we'll talk to Johnny Mac and maybe SoFlo and Gunsmoke. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a good fucking time tonight. Tonight is going to be just a let's roast Danny and Lee session. That's what tonight's going to be, bro. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Bill, my man.
Sorry, guys. Listen, like I said, I'm going to jet. It's so hot out here. Everything keeps overheating. But again, everybody have a beautiful holiday. Stay safe. Be smart. Okay? Be kind. And just one last thing, Lee, honestly, brother, I don't know what else to say to you, brother, but
but that he said it perfect.
Ain't it funny? Yeah. I don't know what else to say to you, Lee, and then boom, he cuts out.
Yeah. That's perfect. You said enough. You said enough right there.
You said exactly what we all should be saying.
Paps needs gas money.
Lee, where's the $200 you owe Johnny Mac, Lee?
Oh, $200 to Lee. That's like what his ad revenue is for a month.
Yeah.
He couldn't pay it back if he wanted to.
Oh my God. We need Gunsmoke tonight. We're calling the troops out. Not that FBS can't do it by himself, but it's just more fun when you do it with family.
Oh, yeah, of course. All day, AJ. Lee just said Bill is only trying to make money off the family that killed his father.
What?
Holy fuck, bro. Oh, my God, you're going to get it.
Lee, sort of like you tried to make money off of the McMahon family and you blame them for killing your brother when they actually didn't? You mean like you making money off of a billionaire family, your little $20,000 settlement that you didn't even stick to the agreement on? That one, Lee, sort of like
listen,
that.
Since he wants to bring in something as horrible as that, since he wants to talk about something that disgusting, maybe tonight we'll have a discussion about the fact that after spending 40 minutes on the phone with Lee, his brother fucking killed himself, and it was most likely Lee that drove him to that because he was forcing him into a lawsuit he didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah, Lee was the one who wanted him to do public stuff and talk about his abuse all like in detail publicly. No abuse victim wants to do that. And Lee didn't give a damn about his brother. He was like, come on, there, you could be on the news. We could be, suing them for a lot more money, but you got to get the emotional angle out onto and put your story out there. It's like, you didn't go through this, Lee. What are you doing making your just disgusting, bro. We care for more Lee. We care more for Lee's brother, all three of us and our friends, than Lee does. Mark my words.
Are you kidding me? Lee's brother was a paycheck. That's all he was to Lee. Lee don't give a fuck about anybody in his family. That's why nobody in his family talks to him except for one sister.
Yeah, and by the way, Lee, your friend MRE would have crank called the hotline that your brother would have needed to call to save his own life. If you really cared about your brother, just out of principle alone, you wouldn't deal with MRE after that one thing. Forget the rest of it. Just that one item would be enough for any regular person to never mess with a dude again. If your brother, your brother obviously went the way he did. For you to rock with a guy like MRE, you call him a great man. You say he's better than any of us, 10 times better, as I think how you worded it. That's a real scumbag thing, Lee.
And I know what the other side is going to say right away is that FBS has resorted to talking about Lee's brother. Let me stop you right there. You saw the comment that they're talking about Billy is doing this to make money off his dead family, mentioning his father, may he rest in peace. And also in FBS's defense, not that he needs it, because I could sit back and just watch. But go watch the video that MRE did about his aunt that passed away. A whole video discussing his dead aunt. But you guys, what do you have, selective memory? You don't see that? But where he's wrong when he goes back and attacks dead relatives. Then we're the lowlives. Stop it. And we're the drug addicts. Stop it. Not everybody that watches FBS's show used drugs. Some of us had past. We all had past. And I'm sure everybody in your chat on the other side has dabbled once in a while. Okay, so don't use that as an excuse that they're drug addicts and lowlives. Because I guarantee you, I would say 99% of the people that are in this chat have better life than you, Mr. Cole.
And you know what? No matter what anybody's used, I don't think anybody's ever broken into someone's house and tried to take a bath in their kitchen sink. I know dudes that have been on opiates and meth and all kinds of crazy things, but they never broke into a house after being loaded and been like, damn, I'm so crazy right now. I'm going to take a bath up in this motherfucking sink, yo. That's not what you don't hear that, and Danny and Lee, I have a feeling they're talking about a lawsuit, by the way, because I saw a comment in there about, it was from one of our friends saying, you two, don't have anything actionable, and I doubt you're going to have $10,000 retainer anyway. So I've got a feeling that these two clowns are probably, in Angel Gotti mode right now. We're going to just sue these people, because our feelings are hurt.
Yeah. Okay. FBS. So we're going to reconvene tonight.
Yeah. I got to get going because we're on 2 hours and 18 minutes and I have shit to do. So yeah, tonight, bro, 10 o'clock.
All right.
10 o'clock?
So 10 o'clock Eastern. Okay, cool.
All right. I'll text you. Okay. And I just want to say one thing quick. Thank you, everybody, for all the donations. Obviously, it got where it had to get to, the word, because they're in an uproar right now because the man that gives us entertainment every day earned a paycheck, and Lee Cole is already blew his check from the government this month and now needs money.
There's no super chats either right now. I'm scrolling up and up and up and up, and I don't see one single super chat, Lee.
And Lee has
And
over
thank-
100 more viewers than I have right now. And I
Right.
guarantee
I know.
he made,
He has 100 more viewers and no super chats.
yeah, 100 more. And I guarantee I made 4 times what he made on this show. And that's all that fucking matters. So, yeah, 10
exactly.
o'clock,
At the end of the day.
Lee has 1 million viewers right now.
Thank you, everybody that
All right,
donated
guys.
to
Take it
FBS
easy.
today and helped me out. And FBS, thank you for having me on again. I appreciate you. You know that. You're my brother. I stand behind you forever. Okay. And I will see you tonight. I'm going to go do some research right now for us.
Can't wait, bro. All right,
All
man.
right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you all. My Mob 2 family.
All right,
Peace.
see you soon, bro. All right, guys. Listen. Shit. It'll have to be, bro. It'll have to be tonight because I have to get going. I got shit to do. And I got to be back home by around 8 or so because I have more shit to do. So, listen, Frank, tonight, bro, tonight you can pop on. I got to get out of here. I've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes. I expected to be on for 1 hour. But listen, guys, everybody who sent a donation, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. You guys mean the world to me and your support and everything. I appreciate it more than you could ever know. So I'm out of here for now, but tonight we're going to have a very fun show around 10 o'clock. I can't wait, and I hope to see you all there. I love you all, and until next time, salute.